I don't know about you guys, but that first episode was a lot more informative than the entirety of the old playthrough. Let's continue. All that remains now is the boss. On the way there, though, let's explain these other two characters. Edward is a Myrmidon. He's a basic foot soldier, sword fighter. He himself carries, well, he should be getting more strength, but, you know, all in due time. He's a glass cannon, so he'll be dishing out lots of damage, but in turn he'll be taking lots of damage because his defenses are pretty low. He comes with Wrath. Compared to how it was in Path of Radiance, it was toned down. This was a 50% activation rate. Well, no. If your HP was half or less, then it would activate. But in this game, it's 30% or less. It's the same effect, though. When it activates, it raises your crit rate by 50. Can be nice. Leonardo here is an archer. He's not particularly strong, but lots of accuracy, and he also has a unique trait of getting a lot of resistance, so that's handy. He's just here for chip damage, mainly. He comes with Cancel. If you remember the guard skill from Path of Radiance, it's literally this. They just changed the name because there's another skill we're going to see later in the game called Guard, and that has a completely different effect. Boss time.
Who do you guys think you are, the Dawn Brigade?
Yes? That hurts. Not as much as this. Or, actually, no. The numbers prove that does hurt a lot more than what he did. What I did, rather.
You give properties a bad name. Ha! You like charity? Come closer, I'll show you some charity.
These people work hard to feed their families mere scraps. Then you come along and steal what little they've earned.
Shut up, kid. I work hard too. You want honest? Once I've sold you, I've earned an honest penny.
Bosses are pretty much identical to how they are on normal mode, if you want a rough idea for first-time players. Your turn. No Wrath this time. I'm not sure if I'll get more XP from... Actually, no, he has 1 HP, so yeah, I'll definitely get more from attacking him. As opposed to using Sacrifice. Cool.
What just happened?
You just died, son. Fantastic. We won. It's just like you said, Micaiah. They were no match for us. Yune, come here. There she is. You did it! Thank you so much. We owe you our lives.
You there! What are you doing? Stop immediately!
Well. Look who decided to show up. Begnion's soldiers. They certainly took their time, didn't they? You mustn't be caught. Micaiah, Edward, make a break for it. Run! I'm sorry. We have to leave. I know. Thank you again for all you've done. Now go! Run! Hey, lady. My name's Miko. When I grow up, I want to be just like you guys. Come back sometime.
Hold it! Stop right there!
Who are you bellowing at, soldier?
General Jarrett, when did you arrive?
Answer my question, maggot. I want to know who you were yelling at and why you did nothing but yell at them.
Sorry, sir. We suspect they were from the Dawn Brigade, a band of thieves that targets goods levied from the town. People say they give what they've stolen back to the villagers and strut around like acting like heroes. They're said to have a witch among them, a girl called the Silver-Haired Maiden. They say she can heal wounds instantly by laying her hands on any injury. Townspeople treat her like a savior.
And? What have you been doing about this band of fools?
Sir, a few days ago we stormed our hideout. We found a girl much like the Silver-Haired Maiden. We ran the dogs in their den, but they were cunning and cautious, and we lost them.
I see. I'm beginning to understand.
How do you mean, sir?
I'm beginning to understand exactly how incompetent you all are!
Nar! You there. Make the villagers talk. I want to know who these bandits are and where they're hiding. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. I don't care who they are. The more kick they have in them, the more fun for us, don't you think, sir? Precisely. Overseeing this dusty old town is wearing thin. A little fresh game is just what I need.
Let's move on.
Tellius, the year is 648, early summer. The northeastern nation of Dain lost a bloody war with neighboring Crimea 3 years ago. Crimea, however, abdicated its right to rule Dain and passed sovereignty of its former enemy to the powerful Begnion Empire. Dain's future is now subject to the whims of the Empire. Begnion's occupational forces have gathered all Dain men of fighting age and put them to work in labor camps. Their work is brutal and void of purpose, designed to break both body and spirit. The remaining population faces poverty and starvation as the fields lie fallow. A band of young heroes has escaped the Begnion army to form a group called the Dawn Brigade. Fighting for a free Dain, they alone have stood against Begnion's forces. They alone have shouldered the hopes of their nation. Among the company is a young girl named Micaiah, who is said to possess mystical powers. The people of Dain have come to know her as the Silver-Haired Maiden. They have come to think of her as the savior for whom they have been waiting. Begnion's forces have tried time and again to capture and silence the Dawn Brigade. However, Micaiah's ability to sense impending danger has thus far allowed the Dawn Brigade to evade the Empire's grasp.
Chapter 1. Maiden of Miracles. How should we explain yesterday to Stealth and Nolan? It's like you said, we didn't have a choice. We had to save Nico and the townsfolk. But I admit, getting spotted by those Begnion soldiers was unfortunate. Still, I'd do it all over again. The worst part is they know we're near. They could find this hideout as easily as they found our last one. I just don't get it. This is our country. Why do we have to live in hiding like prisoners in our own land? Come on, you know why. We lost the war, and Crimea won. It's not our country anymore. End of story. Except that Crimea walked away after winning, leaving those heartless Begnion dogs to rule our country for the last 3 years. The occupying soldiers march around like they own the place, doing whatever they want, and no one dares to stop them. To be fair, Crimea didn't have the resources to rule another country. Stealth, and Nolan too. Welcome back. I'm glad you made it in one piece. At last, the Dawn Brigade is all present. But you are unusually late. Were you delayed? I think our fame's catching up with us. Begnion's patrols are everywhere. It took us a while to avoid them. I've never seen so much Begnion activity in this area before. Is there something we should know? Well, actually, the truth is... that's what did it. You had a run-in with bandits? And Begnion soldiers spotted us as we made our escape. I'm sorry, we only wanted to help. We were careless. We'll worry about that later. More importantly, Micaiah, were you seen healing anyone with sacrifice? I'm afraid so. You can't allow anyone to know what you can do. Healing without any tomes or staves is a rare gift, almost unheard of. If anyone saw you doing it, you'd be given away immediately, and I don't know if I could keep you safe. I know so. I know you know, but you keep doing it. This place isn't safe anymore. We should leave at once. Correct. It would have been nice to eat just one meal apiece. This way's no good either. Begnion soldiers have every alleyway blocked. A kitten couldn't sneak past them. Looks like this really is the least guarded path then. Even so, it's swarming with soldiers. There are more coming up behind us. We'll be trapped if we don't move quickly. We can't wait for Soph. The stairs by the church lead to the marketplace. We can break through there.
I'll go first and secure the way. Micaiah and Leonardo, cover my back. Remember to keep your distance from the enemy. Team up to bring them down, one by one.
We'll be careful.
Leave it to us. Edward, you bring up the rear. Your skills have improved, but you're still new to fighting. Don't rush the enemy. Just focus on surviving their attacks, got it?
Yeah, I got it. Starting with this chapter, we have, well, visit points. Houses and villages can be visited, like so.
You there! You must be, you didn't say a word. I see the goodwill in your eyes. Take this and go quickly. You've done so much for Dane's poor. This time we did something in return.
They usually have items to give you if you do. If you do take the time to visit. Be a good Samaritan and all. Nolan here, or Chuck Nolan as the fanbase calls him because he does bear a bit of a resemblance to Chuck Norris. He's a fighter, and a very unusual one because he focuses more on speed and skill as opposed to strength defense like they usually do. He comes with Nile, which ignores enemy skills. It's not too useful right now, but it will be later. This guy's carrying a javelin, so he can attack at range. Let's move Edward out of the way so that he doesn't get creamed.
Captain Micaiah, just as you said, a group that appears to be the Dawn Brigade is storming the alley.
How generous of them. I'll act them out and advertise my exploits to our commanders back home. So now we're fighting Begnion's occupation forces. They're a lot more powerful than the common bandits we saw in the last chapter. Nolan's a pretty high level too, so he won't be growing as quickly as the other characters. Not right now, anyway. Keep that in mind as you progress. If you're playing easy mode, however, this is inconsequential, because that mode gives you tons of XP. Oh, and when I say easy mode, I'm of course talking about the Japanese normal mode. Yeah, this is another one of those weird things that was, ooh, that can kill me outright. Jeez. You have 16 attack, I have 9 defense, I'll survive, but it won't be pretty. I have to take him out now. Good. So yeah, you may have noticed on the screen in the beginning of the game when I attempted to load clear data, that normal and hard modes in my memory card were labeled hard and maniac. That's because that's what they were labeled in the Japanese version, because the original Japanese version of Path of Radiance did not have an easy mode. Instead, it was replaced with, well, that was the thing added for the international version of Path of Radiance, because they wanted to make the game more user-friendly and stuff like that, so in its place was Maniac mode, a difficulty above hard mode. And that carried over into this game as well, except not really. All they did in international was change the names to match Japanese. It was pretty silly. Too bad. Let's see. These guys will move if I get too close to them, so I gotta be careful. Oh yeah, the objective for this chapter. You have to escape within 10 turns. See these 2 points up here? All you need to worry about is have Micaiah move up to here and click on escape. However, you'll get more BXP if you have everybody escape before her, so keep that in mind. I think what I'm going to do is keep chipping away slowly and then have Nolan take Edward's place on the right. Just for this turn. Standard Micaiah level. Oops. If this attack misses, I'll just stay where I am. Farther rhythm is in my favor, which is good, because I need this in order to secure the kill. Anyways, when I'm talking regional differences in this game, I'll probably just refer to them as International and JP for simplicity's sake. There are also some very subtle differences between North American and European, but they're, well, those two versions are near identical, so I won't discuss them too much, outside of maybe a few localization name changes and, you know, little things like that. Like I said, subtle. Those beasts, they do whatever they want in our country. They're even sending our clergy out of awful camps. But I'm helpless. I don't have your strength or courage. This axe, you should have it. Cool. The hand axe is notably lighter than the steel axe, so I should definitely equip that to, you know, make my life a little bit easier. One, two, three. Well, no. I think the soldier moves after or before the fighter. Maybe not. It's the archer I gotta worry about. Because I have no way of counterattacking him right now. Yep. As soon as I say it. Ooh, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay, now, as that motorcycle rudely advances, I shall advance as well. Yeah, problem is, if I move anybody within these 3 spaces, he's gonna attack me here. Fortunately, I will be able to survive this attack, and the next one. Yep, it's the soldier first. Okay. Good. Very good. Now let's see if I can't make some magic happen. See, the fighter will occupy this square if I take out the soldier. You have 6 defense to my 13 attack. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna make some magic happen. The objective you see here, escape within 10. This is if you're playing on normal and hard mode, but if you're playing easy mode, all I have to do is beat boss, which you can see is now indicated by the shield icon there above the character. Also, of note with the boss and his cohort here, they will not move normally. However, on the higher difficulties, if you attack them, they will move immediately after, so be careful. So yeah, understanding the game's mechanics, as well as the AI behavior is essential for hard mode. And when it comes down to it, it's not so much scary in terms of difficulty as it is just, you know, inconvenient. Like I said before. I don't like the hit rate. It was worth a try. Attacking is still better than doing nothing because I'll at least get some weapon XP out of it.
Zanpato!
Okay, reinforcements are here. We gotta hustle. Now, it's to my understanding that these guys will move one at a time, as opposed to, you know, together. 9. Dang it. Okay, 21, he'll kill me. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4... 7, no. What fast little mice you are. How long do you plan on scurrying around back alleys? Long enough for you to shut up. Lack of weapon triangle is very beneficial in this case. Five. Wait a minute. $16. You have how much attack? 21. I can barely survive the next attack.
This can't be. I'm in my prime. Not so easily.
Cool. Yeah, he stayed put. Well, the next turn, though, he is going to move one space, so I gotta kill him now. Nice dodge. If you're playing easy mode, these reinforcements won't appear at all. Instead, you'll have another enemy or two down on this side, which serve very little purpose other than to, you know, give you a little more XP. Micaiah has exactly 5 movement, so, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could just actually... No, I don't like that. Is there enough hit on the steel sword? Yes, there is. Okay. Five hit point penalty on the hand axe. This is bad. I deal 11 damage though. Actually, no. I can hold out for exactly one more turn, which is the time limit for this chapter. I'm gonna play it super safe because I don't trust the accuracy on the axe. The accuracy, if you can call it that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yeah. I can just survive this. Living on the edge. Alright, standard. Take every point that I can get, though. You get out of here. Alright, let's get out of here. We did it! That was the closest it's ever been on this chapter, for me anyway. Everybody, this way! The music is very fitting, by the way.
They're running to the center of town. After them! Good work. I see the market. We can blend into the crowd, they'll lose us, and we'll be free and clear.
Hey, lady! Nico. They're after you again, aren't they? Are you and your friends alright?
Moldy onions! Where'd they go? Leave the soldiers to us. Go on now. Get yourselves to safety.
Quickly, don't dawdle. You must escape. You're our only hope. Thank you so much.
Wait! There they go! Catch them! What are you stopping for?
Well, they...
You won't get past us. We stand by the Dawn Brigade.
That's right. Gotta protect the Dawn Brigade. Wait, something terrible is about to happen. What is it? No, we have to go back.
What? You're letting this rebel stop you? Ready your bows. Nobody defies the will of Begnion.
No! How could you shoot a child, you vicious savages? Someone help him quickly! Please, this child is dying!
Pay heed. This is what happens when you meddle in Begnion's affairs of state. Remember it well. I didn't realize that Begnion Empire's affairs of state included murdering children in the street. Don't point your fingers at us. We're just doing our job. If you're upset, blame it on the Dawn Brigade. They made this happen. It's the girl we're looking for. Call for reinforcements. Surround and arrest every last one of them. What's happening? What does she think she's doing? Hey, you. Step away from that child.
This is why I play on 4x3. These CGs are not ruined by the borders on the left and right.
It's a miracle. We've seen a miracle today.
That was sacrifice.
That girl, she must be the silver-haired maiden. Only she possesses sacrifice.
Stop right there. After them. We can't let them get away. We still stand by the Dawn Brigade. What is wrong with you people? Did you hear me? Clear a path. You'll end up like that kid. You sniveling idiots. Why are you just standing there? Give chase, now! Yes, sir. We would like to, sir, but the townspeople are blocking our way.
Oh, I see. The townspeople are blocking your way.
You dullards! Clean out these dirty airs and listen to me. You are soldiers and I am your commander. You will follow my orders promptly and without hesitation. Understand, you useless vermin? Now move! Unbelievable. If it's not one thing, it's another. Why am I always stuck leading the buffoons?
Are you awake now? Thank goodness. Do you see? This is why I told you not to use sacrifice. We sure showed them Nevassa, huh? I guess we can't go back there. Not for a while, anyway. I'm so fond of Nevassa. It's where we all met. It feels like my only real home. We will return someday. We will, Micaiah. I know you, and you have a way of getting what you want. Because you're always there to help me get it, Soph. Ugh, wowie zowie. Okay. That chapter was a close call, but we did it. This is a long game, and we're just getting started, so... take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time on Radiant Dawn Replay.